guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Today, me, Kim, and Brenda have traveled all the way from Ohio down to Virginia to go to Falls Cape State Park. We've had a few issues that we won't go into, but let me tell you, it's already been a trip. But we are going to get back here. We have to bike back approximately 9 miles to our campsite, but we are going to be able to stay on the beach, we hope. But it's going to be an adventure, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end, because I'm sure there's going to be lots of exciting things happening. So we've made it back to the visitor center. We're all checked in, ready to go. They have a wonderful visitor center here. They have great rangers that'll help you out in any way they possibly can. They have lots of advice, so just ask them. They'll give you some suggestions. They'll give you some warnings about the bugs and the things that you should do while you're here at Falls Cape. But they also offer Gatorade, a very few selection of pops, some ice cream, and a small selection of camping stuff. So if maybe you forgot something, check in there, because they might have it. But we're gonna get on down the trail, get to our campsite. We'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we have made it to camp. The winds are crazy out here on the ocean today. I'm hoping that the poles on my tent does not fall. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me or not, but because I have the GoPro in the waterproof case. But it is beautiful, though very, very windy. The winds are supposed to die down later on tonight. So I'm going to get some shots here in just a minute of the ocean and of our campsite and show you, and I'm sure you'll be able to see how strong these winds really are. Make sure if you're camping out here you bring the right tent, not sure I did, and that you get some of the extra long stakes, maybe even the ones that kind of screw down in the ground, and that will work much better for your tent. Alright guys, so we decided to do a few miles of hiking. It's a beautiful day now. The wind has calmed down and it's time to get out and do something before we have to leave and go home in the morning. So we walked down to the Wash Woods Church and Cemetery. The steeple is actually inside that building back there, and I'd love to get you some footage of it, but I can't actually see it with the camera, but it is pretty neat. So they built that out of a shipwrecked, and the wood from the shipwreck, they brought it up and they actually built that. But there's actually a cemetery here too. We're gonna go check that out, so come along. It has been an absolutely wonderful day. We've got to hike on the beach, we've got to check out the cemetery, do some of the other trails around in the area. It has been wonderful. Bike back. The wind was a little bit challenging, but that's all good. Now I'm going to just sit here. Everybody's kind of tucked into their tents. I'm going to sit here, watch my movie, and watch the waves as I do until I fall asleep. So I will see you wonderful people in the morning. Good morning, guys. So as you can see, the sun is up. I slept pretty good last night. I went to sleep probably about 11 o'clock after watching a movie. And I was out until my alarm went off at 5:30 this morning. We're all up pretty early because we wanted to get the sunrise. I mean, if you're going to be on a beach, that's something you do not want to miss, sunset or sunrise. So we got that. Tim's been taking pictures, lots of them. How'd you guys sleep?
Okay, about normal. Every couple hours waking up.
That's Brenda's normal.
Waking up every few hours.
So we are going to get packed up here this morning as early as we can because we have a long trip back to Ohio. But this has been a great trip. We'll get some shots on the way out and we'll see you later at the car. right, so we made it back to the car. There's the car. We're gonna start getting some stuff loaded up. This was an amazing trip. We did approximately 18 miles biking and probably 5 to 6 miles hiking.
Yeah.
Some wonderful beach walks, some hiking on regular trails. The bike ride was amazing. The sun is out beautiful today. Hardly any wind, of course, because we're leaving. But this was an awesome trip, and I want to thank Kim for coming along with me and Brenda for coming along. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for going on all my crazy adventures. But we are going to get all this stuff loaded up. Make sure you drop us a comment below. Let us know how you liked our trip. We definitely enjoyed it, and we will see you up the trail.